Ron DeSantis says he's mischaracterized. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis has reportedly sought to clear up his descriptions of the Russia-Ukraine war as a traditional dispute in the wake of a backlash from fellow Republicans. The widely tweeted 2024 White House contrast his in a TV interviews. His remarks has been mischaracterized. He also struck a through tones of Vladimir Putin's calling the Russian president a war criminal. Recent opposition calls of the polls suggest Mr. Trump has been gaining over Mr. DeSantis. The former president has been launching a sustained attack in recent weeks against his on-times politics program. Mr. DeSantis, his biggest sides of the debate on his remands plans of challenges Mr. Trump for the Republicans' White House nomination. Speaking to performance and conference, the Florida governor was asked about his description earlier this month of the Russian-Ukraine war as a traditional dispute. Well, I think that means mischaracterized of the said according to the previews of the interview which airs of the Thursday. The Florida governor, who won a validized the elections last year, said his comments has referenced only to the Donbass regions of eastern Ukraine and the occupied Crimean Peninsula. There are a lot of ethnic Russian there, the 44 years old continued. So that's some false fightings and that's what I was referring to. It wants that I thought Russian has a right to that, Mr. DeSantis added, calling the nations that Moscow was justified in its attack nonsense. It I if of the snap five figures I have give it back to Ukraine 100%, the former congressman and ex-US Navy lawyers continues. His traditional disputes remarks promise Ukraine to issue the governors and interviews the visit the war-torn country. While the comments seems to against the Florida governors with Mr. Trump, who was possessed to the sport for Kiev, it pokes criticism from Hardwick's Republicans, next Muslims, Robian and Lancian's governments drawing battles lines between the associate and the establishment points to the party. On Wednesday, Mr. Trump says on the trust social platforms that Mr. DeSantis has crashes to the polls stimulates teams of the average voters. Authors University's opposition polls released on Tuesday indicates Mr. Trump had a double-digit lead on the Republicans' primaries contest, revealing Mr. Dynastic